Hey, it's Ted. There is a lot of talk about mindfulness and being present these days. Now, I am very much in the mindfulness camp. Mindfulness is a powerful tool to manage stress, to create new untapped ways of thinking. However, I think the term gets used so frequently that it may seem trite or kind of coach speak, right? Sometimes, maybe like coach speak. And maybe it's not being treated as reverently as it could be. So today's germ is meant to give a practical application of how to be present, how to be more mindful, how to be in the moment, maybe even a shortcut to get into the flow. Are you familiar with Laurie Santos? She's a professor at Yale and a podcast host. I think the podcast is called The Happiness Lab. I'm not sure she's still doing it, but she was at one point. She offers a course called the Science of Well-Being. The Science of Well-Being. It gives great examples of ways to improve our well-being, of ways to be more content. Who wouldn't want those two things? Less stress, more content. And she does it all with scientific support. At one point, it became the most popular course at Yale. And last I checked, it was available for free or very low cost, like $29 on Coursera. So you can Google it, find it pretty easily, I'm sure. So today's germ is an expansion of one of the concepts of the Science of Well-Being course. As always, it's inspired by Eckhart Tolle, like pretty much everything I do these days. And it's also based on some great coaching exercises I learned during my leadership retreats. All right, so let's start the timer. You know what? There's no timer today. This germ is about slowing down, being present. I will do my best to be concise. All right, hey, it's Ted. Time for another germ. An idea in 90 seconds or thereabout. This topic seems to come up a lot for me around vacation time. Hence my shirt. Maybe it's just the last gasp of unofficial summer that I'm trying to hang on to, because these moments go rushing by. So maybe that's why the idea of savoring comes up for me around this time of year or anytime on vacation. And but when you're on vacation or you're trying to enjoy yourself, do you often find that you can't stop thinking about work? When you really want to be enjoying your time off, when you're at the beach or the golf course or simply sitting on a blanket in the park and you can't stop thinking about a work project, a difficult conversation, really can't stop thinking about anything that's taking up too much time in your head. And that is keeping you from being present. Well, here is a quick exercise to help you slow down, to allow some room to slow down that brain of yours. It's an exercise to savor the moment. So what is it to savor? Savor is to taste or smell with relish, with pleasure, to relish or delight, to enjoy. So the next time you're enjoying yourself, and it's a moment you'd like to remember, take a moment to slow down. Put your phone down. Take a couple of deep breaths. You can even try it right now, unless you're operating heavy machinery. So let's start. What do you see? The people, the scenery, nature, art, color, movement. Notice the broad expanse of your vision. Just take it in. Next, what do you feel? With your fingers, using your entire body. What is the sensation there? What do you feel? Can you feel the air, a breeze, a cushion that you're sitting on, grass or sand? Maybe there's an insect. Allow the sensation of feeling to be the primary sense for a moment. Notice your feet on the ground. Is it soft or hard, cool, hot, even, uneven? All right. So, what do you hear? Traffic, birds, people talking. Listen into the silence to see what else might be there. All right. What do you smell? Fresh cut grass, salty air. It may be pleasant, it may be unpleasant, but don't resist the unpleasant. I enjoy the smell of the marsh at low tide. It always makes me remember being on the beach. Then what do you taste? Take a bite out of the air. What is there? Something from the environment you're in, something unique to the place where you are. Maybe it's just something that you ate most recently or you brushed your teeth. And last but not least, use your entire body. What Philip Shepard would call sapioception. It's a sense of being in space, balance, where your head is not the center. It's where your entire presence is in connection with the space around you. It's the embodied present. All right, that's it. Savor something this week. I'll be back after the holiday. Thanks.